Welcome back to Betrayer. We got nothing else in the light, so everything else is in the dark. Come on. Alright, well, the first one sounds like it's just outside here. It sounds like it's in this area. That's a new sound. Is there something else in the darkness here? Oop, missed. Oh, another one, huh? There it is. That totem. God damn it. I keep forgetting to use the water. So, how you doing, Red? Should be more careful. Here's a trinket. Okay. It was here that I last saw my sister. I remember waking in the darkness. I felt her trembling beside me and realized she was crying. She wouldn't tell me why. She said I wouldn't understand. The next morning she was gone. No one had seen her. There was no trace of her. She never would have left without telling me. She would have said goodbye. I was frightened to move here, but I found I was happier here than Fort St. George, for a while at least. Alright. Now let's try it again. This isn't the totem. I've lost my way. Follow the bell. Other side of the rock here. Alright. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Let's try this again. Oh, there you are. Alright, did better that time. Sounds like over that way. I see something here. Follow the bell? Do you not hear the screams? Terrible, wretched screams. Yes, I do. Strange, they have fallen silent. Or it could be that I dreamed them. My dreams are troubled of late. But where am I? How did I come to be here? Follow the bell. Richard Prodger, killed by savages. It says there's 2 more over here. We'll check them out real quick, then we'll listen in. Arrows on the ground. The prisoner, a most Christian sort, was overcome with tears and spoke of partaking in the massacre of men, women, and children at a French colony they found far north of here. Other side of that rock, I guess. Oh, there it is. Sounds like we gotta head back to Port Hope. Yep. Where is Roger Emery? Where did you last see him? We wandered away from the path, down the hill from the fort. I remember he was holding his scabbard so that I could admire it, boasting about the quality of his rapier, saying it was a finer weapon than I'd ever owned. And who are you? I am Oswin Ford. Do you recognize this scabbard? I remember Roger Emery dropped it and the chape broke off. I told him it was bad luck, for it was a handsome scabbard. I found this chape by the gate. I remember Isabel opened her hand and it fell to the ground. I told her to cheer up, for her father would be glad to see her. I wanted her to look at me, but she wouldn't. I wanted to see in her eyes. Where are my wife and daughter? What are their names? My wife is Philippa, and Allison is my daughter. Who are you? James Markley. Where did you last see Philippa? I remember I was walking across the yard just after dusk. I heard her speak my name and I spun, startled. I saw her standing by the gate in the firelight. Where did you last see Allison? I remember her saying good night to me as I sat at my desk, writing an urgent letter. I could barely make her out in the doorway by the light of the lantern. She lingered a moment longer and then disappeared into shadow. She was gone in the morning. She left a note saying she was going to find her sister. Simon Holt went with her. I sent Clement Wright and 2 others after him. This locket is inscribed with your wife's initials. It is hers. It was given to her as a gift by my late mother, God rest her. I found it near the remains of a woman who had been bound to a tree, and she is truly dead. I remember hearing her speak my name as I walked across the yard after dusk. I spun startled and saw her standing by the gate in the firelight. She turned and walked into the night, but I did not follow, for I feared it could only be a phantom come to lure me to my doom. And you probably would have been right. Hi. Where is my father? Where did you last see him? In a field. I remember him clutching his scabbard to him. I saw that it was damaged. He was whispering something important. Is this the chape? Yes, it is. And you are Isabel Emery. Yes? Sounds like that direction. Totem. No, I said switch weapons. Hell, hit him! All those arrows and none of them hit. Alright, so I think we're probably headed towards that other totem now. Yep, another totem. And a chest. And I don't hear anything. So we'll head back to the fort. Okay, it sounds like that direction. Saw ya. Hey, you're a dick. Where is Tabitha? Who is Tabitha? My daughter. I was sitting beside their bedside. Allison was asleep already, but Tabitha seemed restless. I brushed the hair from her face and she smiled at me. I hummed a lullaby I had sung once they were both girls, and soon she was fast asleep. I suppose I nodded off sitting there, for I woke shivering in the dark, and then I realized Tabitha was gone. We found no trace of her. The sentries swore they had not seen her, but her clothing was gone. My husband rode into the forest to search for her, but he could not find her. Recognize this locket? It is mine. It must be Philippa Markley. What happened to you? I remember telling my husband that I wanted to see Tabitha again. He said she was never coming home. Did he do that to you? And considering Red was looking for her sister, and you just confirmed that there was 2 daughters, sister gone missing, other sister stayed home, I think you're talking about Red. Damn it. Is that all of them? Not quite. Can't tell with that thing here though. That way. To the south. Alright, but I think this video's probably gone on long enough. And I need to restock on ammo anyway. So let's see what Red has to say. You recognize this locket? It is my mother's, I'm sure of it. Oh, shoot, and I just didn't pay attention to what I just clicked on. I remember now, why couldn't I think of it before? You went into the woods to find your sister. I could feel that she was suffering, that she needed me. Nobody believed me. I begged my father to search for her again, to take me with him. He refused. I remember him sitting at his desk by faint lantern light, scribbling fiercely with a quill. I called good night from the doorway. He looked up at me, but did not speak. I knew he was still angry that I had mentioned Tabitha, so I turned away and didn't look back. I have a gift for you. The silver locket. It's a precious gift. That flag is our family crest. My father decided he would fly it wherever he was in residence, as the king does. I find the notion rather presumptuous. Alright, so now we actually have a name for you. Allison Markley. I'm still going to call you Red, though. Alright, well, we'll see what continues in the next episode. Thanks for watching.